Hello there, this is Miles Williams, aka Money Miles, and I'm recording in my lovely basement, which I call the Miles High Club. And this year I've decided that I'm going to make videos about me making NFL picks every week. So if it's something that you're interested in, please tune in. I think it's going to be fun. Maybe I can win you some money if my picks go right. I don't know. Or maybe I'll be on ESPN one day because I do better than ESPN experts. But no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start the video. Before I start making the picks, I'm born and raised Lancaster, Pennsylvania, East Coast LA, as I like to call it, and others too. I am your neighborhood car salesman. I do live now in Baltimore, Maryland. I work at Don White's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let me know if you need a car. I also have just started recently. I got into commercial roofing sales. So if your business is roof is leaking or anything like that, let me know. I can get you in touch with my people. It's at Dezigns Constructions Inc. DCI. Just let me know. My favorite teams: Phoenix Suns fan. I've been a Phoenix Suns fan for a very long time. I am a Duke basketball fan, as well as you can see, Broncos. My boy Javante. He's having a great year. Can't wait. And huge Caitlin Clark fan. This Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese debate, it's over. I'm done talking about it. It's over. The Fever just clinched the playoff spot yesterday. What are we debating anymore? I mean, we're not gonna say Rudy Gobert is better than Anthony Edwards, sorry. And we never said Tyson Chandler is better than Carmelo Anthony either. So rebounding is cool, but come on. It doesn't do, I can rebound a basketball. But this is I can pass like Caitlin, but we're not talking about me. We're not talking about me. We're making picks here. Yeah, I am a probably number one LeBron James hater fan, as well as the number one Eagles hater. Probably I'm a bigger Eagles hater than I am a LeBron hater. Eagles fans, I grew up with you guys. You guys suck. I don't like you as a fan. I like you as a person, but don't like you when you talk about your team. You know who you are. But I love you guys, not as fans. Hate you guys. Anyways, Eagles suck. Next thing I want to talk about right before the picks. If you haven't gone already, you should do it. I've been saying it all year since they came out. Vegas got the Broncos at 5.5 wins. Take the over. Mash it. Mash the over. The disrespect is insane. And PFF has the Broncos rated as the 32nd ranked team. What? First off, the Broncos have never had the number one overall pick since 1960, since they were made. Never. So, disrespectful. And Sean Payton's never won less than 7 games. It's not happening this year. So I mashed the 6.5. I put money on it. I'm not going to tell you my earnings that I'm going to make, but you can make money here too. I'm telling you how to double your money. Take the over, 5.5 wins. Do it. I'm telling you, it's easy. PFF, I don't know why you guys are disrespecting us. I never really liked your rankings in the first place. I don't want to be associated with you guys. And Nick Wright. We do not like Nick Wright. Nick Wright is a Chiefs fan. He called the Broncos quarterback race the worst quarterback competition in the entire offseason. So disrespectful. We do not like that man. But anyways, enough about all that. Let's get into the picks. Week 1, first game, starting tomorrow. Ravens, Chiefs. I believe in the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs. I do not think the Chiefs are going to come out strong this year. They had a lot of offseason issues. I do think the Ravens are going to win that game. Next game in Brazil. Would love to go. Heard it's a great place. Packers versus Eagles. Come on. We're picking the Packers over the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles have figured out whatever was going on with Sirianni and Jalen Hurts last year. And their defense is going to be better. They're young, so they're going to be making mistakes. It's okay. But I do think the Packers are going to win this game. But I don't think the Packers are as good as everyone keeps saying. So they're probably going to be picked to lose a lot of games this year. Just want to say. Just saying. I can see the Broncos and the Packers have the same amount of wins. Don't hate me. Anyways, Steelers versus the Falcons. I do think the Falcons are going to win that game. I think Steelers are going to be good. I think this might be the year Tomlin might the streak of winning record might, but I can't bet against it. I will never bet against it. Would never bet against it, but I do think the Falcons are going to lose. The Falcons are going to beat the Steelers, and unfortunately, Steelers, you play the Broncos week 2, so you're going to start your year off 0-2. That's rough. I mean, it's going to be tough to come back from. But anyways, moving on. Vikings versus Giants. I do think the Vikings are going to beat the Giants. There's not much to say there. I mean, I think Elite Neighbor's going to have a great year, but it's just too much for Justin Jefferson and the boys. Jags versus Dolphins. I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. Not yet. I do think the Dolphins will win that game, especially it's at home. Patriots versus the Bengals. Patriots are struggling. They got a lot going on there. I mean, teams are saying. I mean, Brent Ayuk said, "Nah, I don't want to go to your team. You got to figure out your quarterback first," and they do. I think Drake May is going to be a really good quarterback. I think he should sit out a year like Patrick Mahomes did for the Chiefs. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes. Relax. But I'm just saying he should probably sit this whole year out, let Jacoby Brissett get destroyed behind that terrible offensive line you have. So I take the Bengals over the Patriots. Bills versus Cardinals. Not much to say there. It's home game for Bills. I don't know why this disrespect for Josh Allen. I mean, yes, he lost his number 1 receiver, but come on. He's about to go crazy this year. Bills beat the Cards. Texans versus Colts. I know a lot of people love the Texans. I do think the Texans are going to start out slow just because of all that hype that they're getting. I mean, it's different. When you got anticipation on you, expectation, I should say, on you, it changes a little bit. It's like people expect these guys to be in the playoffs now. So it's like I can see them starting off slow. AR5, I mean, Anthony Richardson, I think he's going to have a great year as long as he stays healthy. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, I don't think he will be healthy. So I think when the time the Colts play the Broncos later in the year, he's going to be hurt. That's going to be an easy win for us because I don't even know who the backup is anymore because Gardner Minshew left. Then I got the Titans versus the Bears. I got the Titans beating the Bears. I'm not ready to say Caleb Williams is the next coming up Patrick Mahomes. Nick Wright, on the other hand, thinks that the Bears are going to go not to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl, I should say, and then lose to the Chiefs. Not a thing. I don't know. No. The Broncos have a better chance making the playoffs than the Bears have a chance to win the Super Bowl. It's just it's life. It's what it is. There's no way the Bears make it to the Super Bowl this year. I will put all the money in the world to do it. Not happening. I do have the Titans beating the Bears because I think the Titans are going to be really good this year. Don't count them out. AFC South sleeper team. Just saying. Panthers versus Saints. Panthers are just not there yet. I think the Saints will beat them. The Saints are not going to be great this year either, but it's a home game for the Saints, so I do think the Saints are going to beat the Panthers. Moving on to 4 o'clock games, Raiders versus Chargers. It is a home game for the Chargers, but as we all know, the Chargers don't really have home games. Their fans are not the best. A lot of Raiders are going to be there. The Raiders' defense is just going to be insane. And I think Gardner Minshew is going to have a great year. Unfortunately, I don't think the Chargers are going to be as good as people say. They lost everyone. I mean, everyone. I couldn't. I know. I mean, because Quentin Johnson got picked last year. That's the only reason I know him and Joshua Palmer, and because I play them two weeks a year every year versus a Broncos fan. But no one knows those people. They're not that good. So I take the Raiders over the Chargers. Commanders versus Buccaneers. It was a debate on this one. I did a lot of home game favorites this year, just this week, because I'm not ready to make those interesting decisions yet. Because I do think Tampa Baker is going to be great. Bake Show. He's going to beat the Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels has it. It's probably, I think if Bo Nix doesn't, Jaden Daniels is going to win the Rookie of the Year. Cowboys versus Browns. Another one I was about to debate because the Cowboys sucked away last year, and they are playing the Browns. The Browns could be good, depending on what Deshaun Watson's about. We'll see. We'll see there. But I do think the Cowboys do beat the Browns away. And Rams versus Lions, Sunday night game. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited for this game. I think Cooper Kupp is going to be healthy again. Him and Puka Nacua are going to be great. But I do think the Lions do pull this out. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a freak. I don't know if you guys watch Receiver, but this man is an absolute freak. Jets versus 49ers. I I don't think the Jets are going to be as good as people say. Hold on, quick little sip. My mouth is getting dry. Not sponsored by Miller Lite. Maybe one day I will. But Jets versus 49ers. I don't think the Jets are going to be as good as they, as everyone talked about, because I don't know what Aaron Rodgers probably will get hurt again. It's unfortunate. But the 49ers are too good. I mean, everyone's saying, oh, Brock Purdy's struggling, but he doesn't have his team's back. Trent Williams back. Brandon Ayuk's back. Chris McCaffrey's back. Deebo Samuel's never left. I mean, Drake Greenlong's coming back, but 49ers are going to be perfectly fine. They're going to be good. They're going to be good at football. So I got the 49ers winning the Monday night game. And lastly, but never least, the Denver Broncos versus the Seattle Seahawks. Look, Seahawks going to be great. It's going to be super loud for Bo Nix. Bo Nix he's played at Oregon. Unfortunately, he's never won the state of Washington, playing Washington Huskies every year. So this is probably going to be his first win of the year. First win of the year. First win in Washington State. And the first rookie to start since John Elway. And he got named captain today. First rookie since 1967. Floyd Little, Hall of Famer. Just all signs are pointing in the right directions. Like I said before, if you haven't done it, go to your DraftKings, mash the 5.5 over for the Broncos. It's going to happen.